Welcome to HEARTtalk, coming to you live from Kota Kinabalu as usual. Now, HEARTtalk is a conversation. It is not an interview. And so many have asked me this question, so it's not an interview, and it's really a heart-to-heart conversation about real-life issues. And I deal with politics, we deal with what's happening in the country. But today we're going to talk about something that's very close to my heart, which has caused a lot of damage to me, and it is about food. And so nestled, we stay very close by to this place called Bay 21. And hidden away nicely, cozy up on the 8th floor, is an exceptional, exclusive cafe, which I happened to just come across while browsing through, looking for some food as usual. And I came across this coffee house by the name of Medovik, and I thought, that's interesting. So this coffee house comes and brings a flavor to Kota Kinabalu with a marriage of two lives. We're talking about Russian and we're talking about Azerbaijan. And so with me today is the in-house chef, the owner, a co-owner, named Yelena Martono. So let me, on behalf of all of us, welcome Yelena to HEARTtalk. Welcome to HEARTtalk.
Thank you very much.
And it's a pleasure, it's an honor, and it's a surprise to meet someone directly from this Republic of Azerbaijan. Have I pronounced it correctly?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I read about this Eastern European cuisine, and because it's a stone's throw from my place where I stay close by, and I thought I'd take a walk up. And you have a most interesting history because you're the only one from Azerbaijan in Sabah. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Fantastic. So everybody knows you. At least the immigration will know you.
More or less, yeah.
Huh? And so, talk to us about this republic, this country, Azerbaijan, because it's not very familiar to all of us, especially when it comes to food. We are so Asian in our way of thinking and all that. So, now you have a Indonesian and Russian heritage with you, right?
Yes.
So how did that happen? Where's that coming from?
My father went to Azerbaijan for studying.
So your father is from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Is that where the
He is from
Martono comes from?
Yes.
Okay.
He's from Java. Actually, he came from the royal family as well.
Royal family?
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he went to Azerbaijan to study and met my mom. They married and stayed back. He got the Azerbaijan citizenship.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so were you from a big family or?
No, it was just 5 of us. My father, my mother, my sister and my grandma, my mom's mother.
Right. So you're the only one?
Oh no, I have a sister.
You have a sister, that's right, fine. So talk to us about life there in Azerbaijan. How old were you before you left?
I left, I already married to my husband. And I got to my beautiful daughters.
Yes, okay. So you grew up in
Yes.
in the capital city of Baku, is that correct?
Yeah.
Ah, nice. And when you think of that part of the world, is it very close to life in Turkey and that kind of when it comes to food and all that? I mean,
yes.
here we think of Turkey, we think of pipes that they blow and kebabs and all that. Is it about the same?
Yes, it's very close to Turkish cuisine also, and the culture also almost similar. Even the language is like Bahasa and the Malay language also similar.
Azerbaijan, you're not familiar with it, but we've heard of the name for sure. So I'm going to kind of like, for those of you who are just hearing it for the first time, I'm going to, of course, do a close-up screenshot of this later on. But it's a republic, it's a transcontinental country, and as you can see, it is bounded by the Caspian Sea. So if you want to know where it is, go straight to the Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea.
Yeah.
Quite different from the Black Sea. And on the western shore, you will see this country called the Republic of Azerbaijan. And so it is, it is to the north. We have Dagestan, which is Russian. And then we have, of course, Georgia to the northwest, Armenia and Turkey to the west, and Iran to the south.
Yes, correct.
And then you have this beautiful city called Baku.
Yeah.
You know, when I looked at the pictures of Baku, it's something like Kota Kinabalu, you know, it's got the sea and, you know, around it and all that. But so apparently I've done some studies, it's about 10 to 12 million today.
Yeah, it's
roughly
ancient city.
It's a very ancient city. Yes, I've got it here. The name Baku, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it can't be wrong because I took it up from Wikipedia. It says since the 5th century AD, it was derived from an old Persian Bhagavan,
Yeah.
which translates to the city of God. And there's a folk etymology to this. The word Baku or the name Baku comes and is derived from a Persian Batkube. Is that correct, the way we pronounce it?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And it means this, you know, Yelena, city where the wind blows.
Correct.
And
It's like Kota Kinabalu.
exactly. So you will grow up, you were born in a city where the wind blows, and now you have translated yourself to a city or a land below the wind. And so it looks like the wind is following you, or you're following the wind.
I'm following the wind.
You're following the wind, and that's what you intend to do. For all those who are going to listen to this particular conversation, is that you need to follow to where the wind is, and the wind is right here at the Medovik cafe. And so, what was life like growing up in Baku? I mean, what was it like? Give us a taste of what was life like.
Very peaceful life, and at the same time very busy as a capital. Very nice, friendly, and welcome people. I advise you to visit. You will love it.
I'm sure. I mean, you know, we could all make a trip there. We can do some medical tourism, you know.
Oh, sure.
You know, get them to come here.
Many Malaysians actually going to study medicine back to Russia.
Yes.
Because Azerbaijan famous with oil and gas industry,
Yes.
as well as the caviar. The main famous caviar is from Caspian Sea, and for the latest past few years, it's Formula One.
Wow.
So,
Formula One
yes.
in Baku now.
Yes.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But that's very interesting because you have a marriage of both the Russian and the Azerbaijanese type of flavor coming together, right?
Actually, we also like Malaysia. It's multicultural city.
Okay, so what are the other cultures that are there?
We have a lot of Russians. We have a lot of local ethnic. Then we'll have a lot of Turkish, Iranian people.
Wow. So how
So
would
a lot of mixed marriages.
mixed? Oh yeah, is that right? I'm sure. I mean, the children must be beautiful, like yours, you know.
Thank you.
And you know, let me have a taste of what this. How would welcome to HEARTtalk? How would that sound like in Azerbaijanese? Welcome to. I mean, how do we say
Добро
it?
пожаловать.
Da?
Добро пожаловать.
So look at the camera and tell that again.
Добро пожаловать на HEARTtalk.
There you go. Wow. I'm so excited, you know, and thank you very much for doing this interview with us or this
My
conversation. I've got it here, you're right, it's rich in oil and gas
Yeah.
and central to the commerce of the whole region.
Actually, my background is mechanical engineering.
Wow, okay, so we've got an engineer with us, okay.
And I met my husband also in a company.
So that's Jerome, right?
Jerome, yes.
And Jerome is from Sabah or
From Labuan, actually.
from Labuan?
Yes.
Okay, so that's how you all met, and were you working all the time in oil and gas, or did you go and get this flavor of cooking and the love of it, the passion for it? Was that already
The
starting
cooking
there?
was just my hobby.
It was just your hobby,
Yeah.
but were you doing anything else there? I mean, you were doing home cooking there.
Just for family.
Okay, so I've got it here that you also lived in Indonesia.
Yeah, that's we follow my husband, so
Work
yes.
work
He
related.
got
Because he's
he got
also
a
in the
job.
oil and gas, right?
Yes.
He was sorry?
He got a job there in Indonesia, in Balikpapan.
And then you went to Brunei?
Yes. We
And
stayed
now
in Brunei for 7 years, and now we
Wow.
settled down in Kota
Since
Kinabalu.
2015, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so that's a good 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, okay, so let's just get back to, so we've talked about Azerbaijan and I've shown it here where it comes from. Baku again is right on the western shore of the Caspian Sea. and it's a beautiful place to go. And I think after this conversation, I can promise you, you'll want to go there and see it for yourself. So let's just start with this. How did you get the name Medovik?
Actually, we call our cafe name after our famous cake. It's the
In
honey.
Azerbaijan.
No, it's famous in the whole ex-Soviet countries.
Okay.
So it's a quite famous cake. So we just pick up the name after
Nice,
this
nice.
cake.
You're bringing the whole flavor here.
Yes.
And I'm told it's a honey layered cake.
Yes, correct.
Oh wow, wow, wow! We've got my mouth watering. This is dangerous, you know.
You can taste it.
Yeah, we'll go over and have a look. But this is really beautiful, nice. And so, when did you actually really start having? Did you have a cafe in Indonesia or Brunei?
No, in Brunei, I just my friends all encouraged me to cook and bake for them the specific dishes. And after that, they asked me why I want to open my own business. So my husband fulfilled my dream.
Wonderful, wonderful, and that's the passion
We
that's
opened, yes.
flowing through today. And when you say cooked dishes, this is a Russian, Azerbaijanese
Yes.
flavor or mixture, right?
Yes.
So when you do your dishes, which one is really closer? I mean, where people have a better taste for? Is it very different? Is the taste different, Russian and from Azerbaijan?
Yes, it's totally different. For Azerbaijan dishes more to Arabian food.
Arabian.
Yes, and Russian is more to Western, but Russian is got its unique taste, so cannot compare with any.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
No, you know when I was looking at Baku and looking at some of the pictures of the Baku, and I saw this, which is full of spices.
It's market, yes.
Is that what the flavor of what you're doing
Yes.
here? Is it very spicy?
No, it's flavorful from spices, but it's not spicy.
Oh, it's fantastic. When I saw this, I thought, wow, I thought it was in India. You know, with all the spices and all that. This is very typical
Yes.
Eastern European type of flavor flowing here.
Actually, this one, particularly in Azerbaijan, the more we're using a lot of different spices.
So for the benefit of those in the audience, I'm sure there are some who would love baking and making cakes and all that. What are we looking at here? Give us an example, because I know turmeric and you know, but what's this?
Basically, this one is for cooking, but for baking, mostly is the nuts. 90% of nuts can grow in Azerbaijan because we have different areas which can grow, start from north countries, fruits, vegetables, to subtropical.
Wow. So nuts is very much involved there, right?
Yes.
We're talking about walnuts and
Walnuts,
pistachios.
hazelnut, pistachios.
Pistachios.
Yeah.
So it's very healthy kind of people there, right?
Yes.
I mean,
We
with all
have,
these-
we have 100 plus old people living at the high mountains with
Yes.
the
So
with
food and diet and what they eat is very
very
healthy.
fresh, yes.
Very fresh. What about fish? I mean, by the side of the sea, since
A
it's-
lot of fish,
a lot of
fresh fish and saltwater fish.
sounds a lot like KK. Huh?
Yes.
And I had another picture that I looked at, and now before we go to the food, right? I'm interested in Baku, and I'm sure you are too. But this is another picture that I picked up, and it's got this unique, iconic buildings that are sticking up into the air. Well, what are these?
This Flame Towers, it's a modern hotel, 5-star hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, but along with this, we have another historical places like Maiden's Tower. It's very, very unique place.
Mm-hmm. And what's the currency there?
Currency is manat.
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 Yes.
Nice. And that's nothing to do with the Russian
No.
different by itself.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, okay. So, and the currency is good. I mean, our Malaysian currency is.
Stronger than Malaysia.
You mean that one's stronger than this one? There you go. So, it's a very good example of why we are going down and everybody else is going up. But oil and gas, I would expect that. You know, the kind. Is the living standard high?
Yes.
So you don't see poverty, slum areas and all that?
Have, but not many.
Okay, right. So if you were to travel, I mean, did you travel around that area? Because towards the east you have Turkmenistan and all the towns around there, right?
Yeah.
Have you been to those countries? Are they all different?
Different, yeah. They're more to Muslim countries.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Ours is also Muslim country, but it's very, how to say, very flexible. You can.
Yes. So it's like any religion is more or less freedom of worshipping whatever you want, wherever you want. That's interesting because you got Uzbekistan and then Turkmenistan and Afghanistan, and I guess all of them have their own flavor and history and all that.
Yes.
Different, huh?
Yes.
Interesting, because I thought that this whole area, Eastern European means it's kind of
Totally
like
different.
totally different. Well, that's nice to know. And so that's about Baku, okay? And is there anything else that I missed out in? If you want to get people to get over there and have a look at the place. What's it? What else is it famous for?
Just visit and see with your own eyes.
So do you have winter too?
Yeah, we have 4 seasons.
4 seasons. Huh?
Yeah.
So which is a good time to visit?
Some years is very cold. Some we don't have snow. The best time is from end of April until May.
Right.
Yeah. But if you want to see the snow, but it could be very cold and very windy. It's not really if so cold.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting because probably we can do some form of medical tourism here.
Yeah.
People will come in here and want to go there. You can take a whole group with you. So you've got your lovely daughter Stephanie. I want to thank Stephanie for doing the video for us on HEARTtalk. So that's interesting. That's nice. Now, are you ready to take us into the real meat of the why we're here, the Medovik?
Sure.
Menu. So Russian and Azerbaijani cuisine is different.
Yes.
How do you put your customers in a direction?
First, I ask customers what they prefer to eat. We have fish dishes, we have chicken, we have beef, we have snacks, we have appetizers, we have main dishes.
So I'm going to go through some of that. So what you're saying is that when I walk in here, I sit down and then you ask me whether I like some chicken or
yeah,
is
you
that,
want
that's
heavy,
the direction.
you want light, yeah.
Okay. And then how do you venture off into whether it's Russian or whether it's Azerbaijan? What do you really want them to taste? Depends?
Yeah, depends on the
choice.
customer's preference. Yes.
Preference, okay.
Yeah.
So
because we have a lot of customers who is vegetarian also, so
Right.
we have few vegetarian dishes which we can offer.
Okay, now it's heart to heart, right? I'm going to go into your right deep down into your heart and deep dive into it. And so let's start off with the salads.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of salads because
You never try ours. That's
I know, and I can tell you one thing. I saw a salad dish. Now let's see. Can you open this up for me to the Shuba Salad?
Yeah, it's this one.
Okay. And when I first saw this, I thought I was looking at ice kacang. Have you seen our ice kacang dish? It's got all different colors.
Yeah.
It's got the maize, it's got the eyes, it's got, So talk to us about this particular salad, Shuba Salad. Is this one of your favorites?
Actually, this one the customer's favorite salad.
Why?
It's very colorful, flavorful, and very tasty.
I'm sure they all look.
This very contain very simple vegetables. It's potato, carrot, beetroot, and I've shredded whole egg and mayonnaise.
Wow. So for someone who's on a healthy spree,
Yes.
would that be a good choice?
Yes.
Huh?
Perfect. Yes.
Perfect, huh? Okay, so there you go. Because I'm on a pretty strict diet now, trying to lose some weight. Okay, now is this Russian or Azerbaijani?
Russian.
This is Russian.
Yes.
The Shuba.
But this one, as ex-Soviet countries, they are famous in all places.
Right,
so
right.
I cannot say this one is Russian. This one, Soviet salad.
Okay. So when you say ex-Soviet, you're talking about all those
All
areas,
countries, yes.
all the countries in
Yes.
that belt, in that
Yes.
region, transcontinental, that
Yes.
whole area. Interesting. So that's got a Russian background to it.
Yes.
What about the Mimosa Salad?
It's similar to Shuba salad, but not contain beetroot.
So we're still on the Russian flavor,
Yes.
okay? Now, take me through the salads very quickly, so that when they
Okay.
come, let's say
We
someone's coming in
have,
and I'm
another
looking
salad.
at it.
This Olivia salad is very famous. Normally, all celebration, tables, all weddings, and all restaurants have this salad. Must have.
Must
along with this vinaigrette.
So how
This
do you
one's
choose?
Pure vegetarian.
I mean, you know, it looks like I want to have all of it. So, so if I come for dinner and someone's coming here, how do you choose which salad to go for?
This one no mayo. This one we put olive oil.
Right. Okay. So, but they can only take one salad, right? They can only choose one salad with
Oh,
the rest
okay.
of the rest of the order
Okay.
of the dishes, right? Okay.
Okay.
Is that correct?
You can take all.
Serious?
Yes.
Because each.
We make all salads upon the order, so we are not making for the stock or what.
Yeah. So in other words, what you're saying is that if I'm going to come for a 3-4 kind of course.
No problem. You can take all salads.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, this is and your prices are fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, and this is something, you know, you really got to, I'm going to do close-ups, don't worry, and get your mouth watering till the time I finish. But so far we're on a Russian flow. And now I want to go on to the next thing is, this is interesting, Veroniki. Where's that?
Okay. Veroniki is this one. This one similar to curry puff.
Okay, Yelena, you got my mouth watering now, you know, I mean, this is contagious. Contagious. Now, I saw this picture and it's called Veroniki.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're looking at. And now this is Azerbaijan or Russian?
Russian.
This is Russian. It looks like, you know, we have something in Sabah called wotek,
Okay.
which is a dumpling,
Dumplings,
Chinese dumpling, you know. And you can either boil it or you can pan fry it.
Yes.
So what's in this? Meat?
No, we're doing this one vegetarian version. It's mashed potato with fried onion.
So like curry puff.
Similar, but we do mashed potato with we season with salt, pepper, and butter.
No Russian herbs inside there where they have that?
No, only black pepper.
Black pepper, that's it. Huh? Pretty good. So why is it Russian then? Well, why is it so famous? Because you mentioned ingredients that are
Actually,
pretty common.
the potato, one of the common filling, and we also have a special with the fresh strawberries and fresh sour cherry. That one we are going to introduce new flavor is the sour cherry.
Wow, I mean, you know, I'm going to come to this sour bit
Yeah,
because
but
it
it's
seems
very
to be...
sour.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I've got that one there, and I wanted to know because it looked like wotek, you know. And now, on the same note, I've got also a Russian, another dumpling, zakuska pelmeni. It's a lot of dumplings.
Yes.
This is nice for tea time and.
It's this one.
So it's at the back, right? Okay.
Yeah. Pelmeni actually is the common Russian dumplings filled in with the meat. In
Right.
Azerbaijan, we also have those kind of dumplings, but filling you can put lamb or beef, but it's called dushpere, and the size is like this small. You can fill
Right.
to the tablespoon like 20 pieces.
So small,
Yes.
like pebbles. So how do you get full on that? You know, finish a plate without a minute.
The rolling is very long time, but eating in a minute.
Sounds like a lot of work at the back in the kitchen,
Yes,
huh?
yes.
And are you involved in all these dishes by yourself, or you have
Oh,
someone
I
to help?
have my chef.
Right.
Heino.
Okay, nice. So that is Russian again, and I noticed you're using sour cream, a lot of sour cream around.
Yes.
Why is that the taste buds of the
Uh,
Azerbaijanis? Is sour.
It's also from ex-Soviet taste. We have widely using the sour cream. With
Sour
the main-
grapes?
Sour cream.
Sour cream.
Yeah.
So how do you make it
With,
sour
many-
actually?
It's actually from mixture from the cream and the yogurt, and need to do the fermentation.
Right. I mean so it's healthy.
Yes.
It's like yogurt, right? I mean
Yes.
I'm living on Greek.
Yogurt, but
Yogurt.
it's more thicker and more creamier.
Wow. Okay, cool. Now let's go to some Azerbaijan dishes, right?
Yeah.
The Azerbaijan plov. Is that the correct
Correct.
pronunciation?
Yes.
Plov or plov?
Plov, yeah.
Plov.
Yes, plov.
Plov. Okay. Now here we go.
In Azerbaijan, we have more than 20 types of cloth. You can.
What is plov? What's the meaning?
Actually, is the could be chicken or it could be beef and lamb. It's like a stew type. With we have a cloth. This one with herbs and this one with the dry fruits.
Right. Okay. So it's dried fruits. So you're I got it here. Apricots,
yeah,
raisins, prune.
Yeah.
So is it a sweety dish?
It's like a sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour. But the chicken taste is still
Very
there.
tasteful. Yes.
Oh, okay. This is dangerous. Okay, but anyway, it's amazing. How did all this bloom out of you? I mean, is this something that you kind of like grew through and all that?
Yes, I grown up with this. My grandma, actually, whole my family like cooking, so I picked up from there, and my grandma forced me to learn. So I didn't regret.
Oh, congratulations! I mean, this is why, when we talk about entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
and I talk about that kind of passion of what you want to let it bloom. When you started this all off with all these different flavors and you know what you're capable of, was there hesitation like Sabah? Because it's not easy to survive here, with food. I see so many restaurants, they open and then they close.
That's why you need to do something unique.
So what did you do that was unique?
I introduced my food.
Okay, and that was
People like it, so I tried to create our own food or our own flavors and do the combination of Asian and Russian or Azerbaijan.
Wow, I mean, we need to go big time, and have a real feast one day, an open house kind of thing, and get people to come in. I'm so excited, I'm so interested, and this is really nice. So we've got the plov. Now, of course, beef stroganoff is something that we're all quite familiar with. That's very Russian, right?
Yeah, it's creamy beef.
Yes.
With,
I had this the last visit.
How's it?
I loved it.
Okay.
I told you I'm not a salad fan, but this one, the stroganoff we've had before, but this taste it's got a tinge to it that stays in your mouth, I'm not sure what it is. Is it
Secret ingredient.
secret ingredient? Now what's smetana?
Smetana is sour cream.
That's the one that stays in your mouth, you see. Because of all the different tastes in the bud, the sour part is always the last, isn't it?
They have a lot of ingredients, so the mixture and combination of those ingredients give you the unique taste.
And I like the way you put enough there to make me want more. And when I finish, I said, "Oh, Yelena, put some more." But I would recommend that. Okay, beef stroganoff. I mean, it's named from a Russian, right?
Yeah.
Alexandria something. I got his name somewhere. Here you go. It was a French chef in the 1800s. And he did this for a Russian statesman called Alexandrovich Stroganov. And that's how he got the name.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that's one wonderful. Oh, there's one I saw, Yelena, and I think you would love this. It's got some cabbage.
Oh, yes.
With chicken in it.
Yeah.
Golupsi. Golupsi.
Yeah,
What
it's
does it
similar
mean?
to the Chinese, also the meat wrapping with cabbage leaves.
Oh, is that okay? It's like the curd that they have sweet. What's it called? Bean curd, They wrap it up
Yeah,
and
this
inside
one
there's
is
meat.
the cabbage.
This is cabbage.
Steamed cabbage.
It looks healthy, huh?
Yeah.
And it's got a sauce to it. Why is it called golupsi? Also known as, what's that? Is it Russian or Azerbaijan?
It's Russian in Azerbaijan also cooking, but the filling could be a lamb and beef or the mix of it.
Listen, I tell you what, before that, I hope the chef is still here because my wife is.
I can cook for you.
Yeah. Okay, we can go in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Let's go. I'm getting excited. We need to quickly finish. So that's mainly the recipe
Yeah,
they can get
the
to.
very Russian is surniki, but this one more going to the after meal desserts.
Okay. And are your desserts very sweet or?
No, I try to adjust the sweetness. Most recipes, like for the cakes, is very sweet, but I modified the recipes.
I cannot end this conversation without cakes. And so this seems to be your blood sport. I mean, this is coming from it. This is where the flavor of Yelena Martono comes inside here, right? Okay, so cakes. So tell me, I mean, listening to this and all that, is cake something that you're really passionate about?
Oh yes, I create some recipes my own, and most of the cakes we are serving is you can find only here in this cafe.
Wow, because I remember when I go, I sent it to my group chat, the family chat, and I mentioned this name, and my daughter Sarah, and she said, yes, they're famous for this layered cake.
Yeah.
And so which one is she referring to?
Medovik? Yes.
Well, there you go.
We have
So-
few types of layer cakes.
So that's as well. I mean,
Yeah, it's maybe
looks like-
6 or 7 types.
wow, this is really good. Now, are you doing any classes or where people can come and learn how to do this?
Actually, I don't do the personal classes, but have the baking studio which inviting me to
Nice.
teach people.
Well, if you're listening in and you're in KK, and are you open to, if they are invited to do a class, and they can come in and learn? But don't give away your secret recipes, you know what I mean?
It's
If they sponsor it, I think it's worth it. It's good commerce, right?
yeah.
So that's something we can do. But if you do another cake class or whatever, let us know, and then we'll put it up on the site so people
Okay.
can come in. So there we go. I think this has been a fantastic conversation with the one and only Yelena Martono, right? And I hope that all of you all have got your taste buds all glowing through. It's time to taste Russian. It's time to taste Azerbaijan kind of food, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it as much as I have. And so, how do people contact you? How do you get in touch with you?
We have a Facebook page, we have Instagram page.
What's the name of the Facebook? Medovik Coffee House?
Coffee House, yes.
Okay, so you're on Facebook. I'll put the link at the bottom. And then what else?
Same with the Instagram.
Instagram, same name?
Same, yes.
Okay, anything else?
Um,
YouTube?
YouTube, no, we don't have.
Okay, so this is going to be your first YouTube broadcast.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I really enjoyed. So we're going to do a bit of a walk around. Is that
Yeah,
is that
sure.
good?
Yeah.
Anyway, on behalf of everyone,
Thank you very
much for joining me on HEARTtalk. Yelena Martono, the in-house chef of Medovik Coffee House. You got to come. You got to visit this place. And once again, thank you, Stephanie, for for helping us in doing
By
this
the
video.
way, this one
Yes.
menu done by my daughter Stephanie.
Okay.
All the pictures and all the photos, all
Yes.
the writing description.
Fantastic, well done. There you go. So this is a family adventure. A family adventure to bring the best of Azerbaijan to this part of the world, especially to KK. Now, do you get people like from Korea coming in here,
Yes,
from
we
China?
have China, Korean, Japanese, Russian, even from Brunei, Russian embassy ambassador also came here before.
Wow, I mean, this is wonderful. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And I hope that more will come to know about it, just like me, and we'll make this place a heaven on earth.
Maybe in a few years you can see my daughter here. She's studying culinary arts.
This is Michelle.
Michelle, yes.
Wow, and where is she studying?
She studied in Miri.
In Miri. Well, there you go. So it's a family business, and I'm going to join the family too. So from all of us here, thank you for watching HEARTtalk, and we'll talk soon.